Hey guys, welcome back inside of the Plastic Planet. I am your host, Knick-Knack, hanging out with you guys tonight. You know what, guys? It was 2 years ago, hard to believe, but it was 2 years ago this week that I sat in this exact same place in my toy room, as I used to just call it. And from here, I recorded the very first transmission from the Plastic Planet back in 2017. Hey, how's it going? And welcome to the very first transmission from the Plastic Planet. I am your host, as the intro there alluded to. I am Knick-Knack. Lots changed in here, and this channel has certainly grown. It hasn't grown as much as I would have liked to have grown, maybe, but I tell you what, I have met, because of this channel, some of the most amazing people from around the world, around my own country, and from around the world that I could ever possibly, dream of meeting. I've met some incredibly awesome YouTubers. I've met some incredibly awesome just enthusiasts of this hobby. And you know what? I'm talking to the other YouTubers that I've done collabs with, but most of all, I'm talking to you guys, my super subscribers, you guys who are with me each and every week and cheering me on and writing encouraging comments in my comment section and giving me those thumbs up. I just can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys so much. So here's to 2 years, and here's to the next 2 years of Knick-Knack's Plastic Planet. It's going to be great. All right, guys. Well, what else would we do on our 2-year anniversary but show off some goddamn toys? So let's get to it. Knick-Knack's special anniversary spectacular. With your host, it's Knick-Knack. Alrighty guys, welcome back inside of the Plastic Planet. I'm your host Knick-Knack, and like I said before that interim there, welcome to Knick-Knack's Plastic Planet's 2 years anniversary spectacular. Tonight I'm going to be doing a little bit of unboxing for you guys. I've got a couple things to unbox for you guys, including, first and foremost, my wife picked these up for me a couple weeks ago, like 2 weekends ago, I want to say, at our local Tuesday morning deep discount retail store. If you're not familiar with Tuesday mornings, they kind of specialize in deep discount aftermarket retail items, usually at like 50 to 75% off what they cost at regular retail. I don't think these were actually like mass retail items because they seem to be imports, but they're very fun. They were only $6 or $5.99 a piece. They seem to be I don't know what they are. They seem to be like some kind of like bootleg Transformers, perhaps. I don't know. I'm going to sound like a really stupid American. I don't even know what language these characters are up here. This print up here even is. I don't even know what language that is. Obviously, it's some kind of Far Eastern Asian language. I don't know what that even is, but I'm sure it translates to something like super fucking awesome robots, because these are really, really freaking cool. I don't know if these are like Transformers or if they're like bootleg. This one kind of looks like it might be like a Power Ranger, like a Megazord kind of thing. I don't know. I was a child of the 80s myself. I wasn't a child of the 90s. So maybe some of you younger guys could clarify. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be, but it looks really freaking awesome. It's got some directions on the back. And then of course, this guy here, this guy kind of looks like, this guy here, he kind of looks like Astro Train, kind of, from Transformers. Especially, he's got an alternate train mode. I sure as hell am not going to transform these. But let's get him out of the box, though, and just kind of take a peek. Alrighty, so check it out. Here is robot number 1. Again, I have no idea what this comes from. And if you guys know, oh gosh, please do let me know in the comments section. I know maybe sounding kind of ignorant here. I don't know where this thing comes from. I know it has to come from something, and I'll show you guys why I think that here in a second. But anyway, this is really pretty cool. The top of his head there is the red part of his forehead there is kind of translucent, which is cool, which is of course letting those eyes kind of light up from our studio lights here, kind of light up red. So that's really cool. He's got some side gauntlets, really cool. Love the color. I love the use of the red, the gold, and then that accent green just kind of pops on this one. So he is really freaking cool. Give you a little 360 of him. Yeah, he is pretty badass. These are just fun. You know, sometimes when you find things for, you know, the cheapest prices, you know, $6.99 for each of these. Sometimes these are the most funnest collectibles. I've shared those sentiments before here on the Plastic Planet, but that is damn fun. Here's the next one. Again, this guy kind of reminds me of like a Power Ranger Megazord. He's obviously like supposed to be some kind of robot samurai, which is really badass, you know, based on his helmet there and his face sculpt. Of course, he's got the samurai broadsword there, and he's got a sheath that you can sheath the sword into. I really love it. Look at the gold. Look how the gold kind of shimmers into the studio lights here. That kind of vacuum metal gold look kind of reminds me of like vintage C-3PO a little bit. Looks really damn good. What a fun figure. Again, $5.99 is what my wife paid for each and every one of these. There's a little sign on the back. Polyfic Toys Company, China. So yeah, anyway, it was built in June of 2019. So yeah, I mean, he wasn't sitting on the shelves long. Yeah, very, very freaking fun. Love him a lot. And then this one here kind of reminds me of Astro Train, but I don't think it's Astro Train. But nevertheless, really freaking cool. It's cool. He can either hold his guns or you can put them on his the side of his arms like gauntlets. I kind of have his he's got this large, like, almost looks like a crowd control shield kind of. I've got that on his arm as kind of a gauntlet thing, and he's holding his gun in that hand, and then I put this gun. He could either hold it or put it on the side there. I kind of put it on the side, kind of a la Starscream or Megatron. And of course he's got his shoulder cannon up here and some kind of like rocket launcher thing. Of course there's the front of the locomotive on his chest. So again, really cool freaking figures for only $5.99 each. Now I gotta think that these are from something, and the reason I think that was there was a third figure in this wave that I didn't have my wife get. She sent over pictures while she was at the store of which ones I wanted. The fourth figure in the wave was the Dairugger Voltron, as seen right here. Now, I already had this figure, as you can see right here. I've shown him off in previous transmissions from the Plastic Planet here, so I didn't need him. So this is a figure I've had for a couple of years now, but he came in this set. So I got to think that since obviously the Dairugger Voltron is obviously from something, these guys must be from something too. So I don't know. But anyway, really, really freaking cool. Again, if these look recognizable to you guys, please let me know. I would love to know in the comments section. Yeah, really damn awesome. $5.99 a piece. Can't beat that. Alrighty guys, so the next thing I want to show off to you guys tonight, I was in my Target store about a week and a half ago and saw this guy, and I had to pick him up. Just, as you know, I love my dinosaurs here on the Plastic Planet, and I have a bunch of these Jurassic World Dino Rivals, and of course the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom line is just absolutely one of my favorite toy lines in recent history. So I had to pick up the Indominus Rex Destroy and Devour figure. Look at this badass motherfucker. Yeah, that thing just looks awesome. Freaking awesome. Absolutely dig this figure. He's gonna look great on my shelves over here, along with my other dinosaur figures. I really do dig just some of the play features on these things. I have totally just raved about these figures in the past, and I will continue to do so because Mattel continues to knock it out of the park with this line. And so let's get him unboxed right now and check him out because he's got some bells and whistles. So let's give it a look, shall we? All right. Alrighty guys, well, he has taken off the card here, and the first thing that stuck out with me with this guy is how awesomely easy he stands. He's got these big old clodhopper feet here, and it just gives a nice base of support for this particular figure, and he just stands really nice. I don't think this guy's going to be taking a dive off my shelves anytime soon, unlike his predecessors. I think of the Thrash and Throw T-Rex, I'll get down here in a second to kind of compare and contrast for you guys. I have a hard time getting him to stand, So this guy is kind of a breath of fresh air in that respect. That's been sort of a criticism, a criticism that I've had for it as I've had it over time, the Thrash and Throw T-Rex. But not this guy. He seems to stand really damn nice. I'm not a real fan of the eye. I wish his eye was a little more pronounced in color. It looks a little dull. Not a fan of that, but I do like that his mouth is shut. The other figures, very often their mouths are gaping open due to the play gimmick, but his is just like shut, and I love how his kind of teeth and the way they line up there looks really cool. The crest on him looks really cool. You know, if I had any talent at all, I'd want to repaint this guy. I think he could look really, really cool. He's got like the feathers on top here. Looks really good. He's got a couple of different play features. One of which is, if I can find it, of course he's got sound effects, but he's got this grabbing action, kind of snorts at you. I'll shut up and let you guys hear it. So that's kind of cool. He can kind of grab onto prey and just kind of hold it real tight. Yeah. And then the other thing, he's got another button back here on his tail. You press that and... Oh, that is badass. You want to see that again? I do. Yeah! All right, and what is really cool is you're probably not seeing it because I got the studio lights back here, so let's turn these off for just a second. Hopefully you can still get a good shot, but you can't see. He does have some little lights that go off in his neck here, which is really, really freaking cool. If I can get him to go. There it is. That is awesome. He's all flushed up there. Yeah, it's like he's trying to pronounce himself for a mate. Yeah. Yeah, he's ready to mate. He's ready to like show off some plumage, you know. He's all strutting about like a peacock. Yeah, showing off his colors there. He's all flush. That is pretty damn awesome. So yeah, this is a really cool figure. Here's my Diet Coke can that I always have around because I'm always drinking diet soda. So there is that for just the obligatory scale comparison. But yeah, really cool looking dinosaur, if I don't say so myself. Hopefully his tail doesn't take out those robots back there. But yeah, there's the other side of him. Again, really damn cool. Kind of give you a little bit of a 360. Looks like the speakers are on his anus. But yeah, we don't need to look at his backside too much. But yeah, looking really damn cool. I really dig this one a lot. Again, there's some awesome play features, and I've said this before and I will say it again about these Mattel dinosaurs, these Mattel Jurassic World dinosaurs, is that they have the awesome play gimmicks, but they really are camouflaged well within the figure. They don't tend, some figures they do, but they don't tend to really take away from the display ability that an adult collector appreciates with these. It's got the play features the kids love, and it's, like I said, kind of camouflages it. And it just looks really good, and the mechanics of them are so fluid. It really does kind of look like an animal, roaring here. I mean, it's so sudden and just comes out of comes out of nowhere. It's almost jolting. Yeah, that's badass. Really badass. All right, here's some awesome compare and contrast. I was having that dinosaur roar, and it got my dog all worked up upstairs, so she's all barking upstairs. If you hear any second now, that's why she's barking. But anyway, here they are together. I think this is the I don't remember, the throw and thrash, the chomp and stomp. I don't know. It was one of those T-Rexes. I got both of them, but I just brought out this one for compare's sake. So they are, about similar size. The Indominus is a little bigger than him, as he should be. But nevertheless, looking really good together. Don't those two look good together on a shelf? They're kind of sizing each other up. They're ready for a fight. They're ready for a big-ass fight, because there's only room in the park for one of these buttholes, and they're going to take, one of them's going to die. One of them's going to die tonight, because these guys are two apex alpha predators, and yeah, pretty damn awesome. Yeah, look at that. Look at those face sculpts. Yeah, they look good, don't they? Just staring you down. That's some creepy shit, man. Oh man, I'm really glad these guys went extinct 65 million years ago. Of course, this guy never existed. He's total fiction. But nevertheless, just spooky as shit. Awesome. Love me some dinosaurs. Alrighty, guys, well, last but certainly not least on this awesome unboxing I have for you guys tonight, I picked this up at my Target store around the same time. and I just knocked over my T-Rex. About the same time, I picked up that Indominus Rex, and that is, and I know, guys, I know. The Godzilla obsession I've had lately will come to an end at some point, but not yet. Not yet. I picked up this awesome NECA figure. NECA's been doing a damn nice job of these. NECA's always hit and miss in my opinion, but these, they're hitting out of the park. I picked up this NECA awesome Godzilla King of the Monsters from 1956. Well, it's not from 1956, it's from 2019, but it's supposed to commemorate the 1956 film, and the Godzilla himself, as you guys can see, if you can see past the reflection on the plastic here, kind of is supposed to kind of look like the movie poster itself. Very nicely well done, NECA. I think so. So this is really, really freaking cool. Right out of the 1956 film. The movie poster, it looks really damn dynamite. What a good looking box. That said, let's rip it open. All right. Alrighty, so as T-Rex and Indominus Rex look on, I thought I'd give you guys one more peek at that box, because the box art in this case is really noteworthy. So I'll just give you a little quick 360 of that. Obviously, I picked up mine at my local Target store. I paid under $30 for this, after tax, I believe. So that T-Rex just does not want to stand for shit. At any rate, so I paid under $30 for this after tax. Again, absolutely awesome. There's the interior artwork on it. There's the figure itself in the box, sort of. And I do like how it kind of, my studio lights are killing it here. Let me click those off for you guys. But yeah, I do like, if you, now I can't really see the figure in there, but I do like how the figure is kind of placed in there. It looks exactly like the movie poster. So this is a piece that you could keep in the box. Very nice. There's a little Velcro there. But yeah, like I said before, we're going to tear it open. Alrighty, so here he is completely removed from his box. Looking really dynamite. I got to attach the tail like you have to with all these kind of theropod monsters. The tail always comes disattached. I understand the purpose behind that is to kind of cut down on the packaging, and maybe you'd hope they kind of pass some of that savings on to you as far as how much packaging they got to use. But still, just looking at them, first impressions, it looks really dynamite. I love the colors. I love the green and the black. They really pop there. I love his eyes. I love his face sculpt there. I just love that look. He's just kind of he's just looking at you. I love that. Mouth does open pretty wide, so that's kind of cool, right? Looking really good. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of the articulation. This is a NECA figure after all, and if I manipulate it too much, I might end up breaking it, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, I'm going to put the tail on for you guys. I'm going to put down the camera to do that because it requires two hands and having a little patience and being a little careful. So I don't care to do that on camera. So let's get to that. I'll get this guy opened up for you guys so you guys can see him, or I should say I'll get the tail on for you guys, and also attach his atomic breath so you guys can see that as well. Yeah, just one more thing to note before I attach that tail. I do like how it's kind of got this little ball socket in there, and it is articulated, as you guys can see. I can kind of move that around, so that's nice. So hopefully it'll attach in there real easy, but that's just sort of gives you the insides of it a little bit. And yeah, I do dig the articulation on this. Alrighty guys, well I got his tail on, as you guys can see, and I did have to manhandle it a tiny bit. Kind of thought for a second I was gonna have to heat it up with some hot water to get it on there to kind of make that plastic a little more malleable, but that wasn't the case. It went on with a little brute strength, I guess. But yeah, it looks really cool. Of course, he kind of drags his tail there like an old school T-Rex right out of the old Carnegie murals of the 1940s and 50s. But yeah, really freaking cool. Love this guy a ton. He looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the detail on there. You know, again, guys, this is an under $30 action figure, readily available at mass retail such as Target. Yeah, he looks really good. I am really digging this one a lot. This is awesome. Let's get his fire breath on there and see how that looks. Alrighty, so his atomic breath has been stuck it in his mouth, and you'll when you put it in there, you'll kind of hear a little pop when you do put it in. So yeah, you'll know when you get it in there right. It doesn't really shoot real well, it just kind of shoots down on him, which is okay. But it looks really damn good. I don't know, I really dig this one a lot. Let's do a little bit of compare and contrast real fast. Alrighty, and here he is next to my Godzilla vs. King Kong NECA Godzilla that I purchased just earlier this year. And again, you guys can see they both have different color atomic breaths going on there. A little different stylization on both of these, although both of these guys, I believe, are both Showa era Godzillas from 1954, I want to say, up through the early 1970s. But again, really cool. Just flipped off those studio lights, kind of give you guys a little bit of a richer perspective on some of the texturing on these guys. Kind of sometimes turning off the lights kind of helps with that. But yeah, I really like them. I really like both of these a lot. If I had to pick one, I think I like this guy just a little bit better. Just kind of like the stylization on this one. And I like the way his atomic breath kind of emanates from his mouth a little bit better than this one. This one, it kind of looks like it's coming out of the roof of his mouth, whereas this one, it looks like it's coming from the back of his throat a little more, I think. But still, no complaints here. I really love both of these. And hey, just for shits and giggles, here is my 1985 Toho Godzilla, my vintage Toho Godzilla I just picked up recently off eBay. I had this guy, as I mentioned in a previous video, from my childhood, and so it's good to have him back so you guys can kind of see here all of my awesome dinosaurs and kaiju and robots. That's a pretty goddamn good haul, isn't it? Yeah, kick ass. Yeah. Well, shit, guys. Thank you for joining me on another awesome transmission here from the Plastic Planet. We are celebrating 2 years on YouTube. What a great way to kick it off tonight, showing off some of these awesome figures, including this awesome Indominus Rex, those bootleg robots, whatever the hell they were, imports, and of course this awesome NECA 1956 Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Well, look at that guy. That is a good-looking action figure. I dig this one a lot. So anyway, that was pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, I'll be coming at you guys really soon with another video. So guys, stick around. And if it's the first time ever finding my channel, please do consider subscribing. And if you don't want to miss an instant of Plastic Planet awesomeness, hit that notification bell as well. All right, guys, like I said, that is going to wrap things up. Please like, share, comment. Please do subscribe once more. And, you know, guys, I'll be back at it, guys. And in the meantime, guys, life is oh so very short, guys. So get out there and fill it with some plastic crap. Shit. Like this guy. That's freaking awesome. Or this guy. That's really cool. Let's get that mating call one more time for you guys. One more time. Yeah! Someone's horny! What are you doing in my crawl space?
I'm here to tell you that rather than buying all this collectible high-end crap, you should be investing your money in a 401k or an IRA account.
Death's icy hand has a peculiar way of tapping you on the shoulder. It started out just like any other Wednesday afternoon. The afternoon traffic was alive and moving, like blood moves through capillaries. The sound of children being released from school echoed through the neighborhoods. It was then that the blinding light came and the sky cracked in half. At ground zero, 70,000 souls burned out of existence in a split second. It was the survivors that didn't fare so well. Radioactive winds picked up the fallout and swirled around the city, moving south by southwest, leaving death and suffering, pain and agony in its wake. For those that survived, the days and weeks to follow would be known as the wasting time. With limited resources, the few souls remaining would live on radioactive water, cockroaches, and if they were lucky, a dead rat. For those who remained, death was a welcome release.
Hey, it's Knick-Knack, and I'm all bones right now, but look, still mint on card, baby!
Here's the new Star Wars Death Star space station that you put together. Action figures each sold separately.
Darth Vader's firing a laser cannon. It's been hit. He's left alone. Take the elevator. Hurry. Now cross the light bridge. You won't escape me. Jump, Luke. Oh, no. The trash compactor. There's a trash monster. The wall's closing. Save.
Kenner's new Star Wars Death Star space station. Action figures each sold separately.
As you can see, I am just a man, a middle-income father of two, who loves premium action figures. People often ask me, what does a man of my refined taste drive for an automobile? I tell them, only a vehicle with features so enfeebled and curves that remind you of an antiquated Portuguese prostitute. A dilapidated old nag with 195,000 miles on it and a Kelly Blue Book value of about $800 suits my needs. Honestly, I have no idea how this piece of shit is still on the road. On the plus side, at least it has enough cargo room to haul all my children's ridiculous crap in it. I mean, seriously, look at this beleaguered, worn down interior. Oh, nasty. I think if you look right there, you can still see where the damn dog threw up.